Hey guys, Mark here with another fragrance review, this time on the Yves Saint-Laurent line. Now, ever since I did that subscriber's choice with the whole YSL line, and we got basically record-breaking votes on that subscriber's choice, I promised you guys I was going to do more YSL fragrances. Well, I'm doing good on my promise. I'm going to do another one right now. I just did Body Kuros last week. I'm going to do another one this week. This is called L'Homme d'été. Now I've done basically the whole lineup for L'Homme. I did the original, I did La Nuit de l'Homme, and now I'm going to do the summer flanker, which is called L'Homme d'été. This one is a limited edition fragrance that they release every single year during the summertime, and then they tuck them away. So they're not available all year, and they're limited edition releases. The problem with these fragrances, to me, they resemble the original, and most of them really resemble the original. They just tone it down a little bit. These summer fragrances aren't that great, to be honest with you. If you own the original, there's no real need for these. The only thing I could see is if the original is a little too powerful and you live in a hot, humid country where it is actually pretty hot year-round, and you like something like Le Male, but it's way too powerful for those hot, humid days, then you could go with the summer one. This is kind of around the same thing. Not a big fan of these. Actually not a huge fan of summer fragrances to start with. So this one, to be honest with you, again, same DNA as the original. It dries down to basically the original fragrance. Basically, the dry down on this fragrance is not really that great for a summer fragrance, to be honest with you. It's actually a very floral, spicy, woody base with a little bit of musk. So not the best scenario for a summer fragrance, but definitely when it starts off a little different. I'll let you guys know what I think about it. And then I'll let you guys know what somebody that owns the original should they get this. So let's take a look at the bottle first and foremost. Now the bottle itself looks like the original. I got the 2008 version, which gives you that like baby blue feel to it. It's almost like a granular. It's not really that blue. I don't even think you guys can see it, but it kind of looks like a thin layer. And then at the back of it, it says Eau d'été, summer fragrance. The top, same exact one as my original. If I pop the top on this one and on my original, they look exactly the same. So I'm going to put this guy right here. The box, same thing, same concept, except for the baby blue color. Alright, so L'Homme d'été comes in one size fits all. You'd be looking at around $50 to $60 to purchase this. Now this is 100 ml. This is the only size they come in. Definitely look around online, eBay. You could find it for around $30, $40. Save yourself a couple bucks here or there. Get the older one, the 2008, which is probably the most popular, the one that I see kicking around the most. When they first came out with these, it didn't come in the blue bottle, so if it doesn't come in a blue bottle, don't be alarmed. It's just different variations from summer to summer. So this is a 2008 edition, but they did start bringing them out back in 2007. Group, same group as the original Woody Floral Musk. Age group, this is a really versatile fragrance. Anybody can wear it. I can see a teenager right up to their grandpa wearing this. This is as generic and as this same old with this one. You really can't go wrong with it as far as a pleasing smell. How many sprays and wear? This one, you can go to town with this one. Won't do a difference. But the best results I got with this one, first on the chest, like always, one in the back of the neck, and then one on each arm. And I'm set to go. 4 sprays with this one is good enough. You can go to town, you can go 5, 6, 7 if you want. I don't really recommend it, but if you want to go to town, go to town. Now notes. The notes are fairly the same. You're going to see a little bit of blue notes in here and a little bit of yellow notes to make it a little more summery. So let's take a look at the top notes. Chinese, ginger, bergamot, and an ozone accord. Middle notes, white pepper, violet leaves, and basilica flowers. Base, tonka bean, Tahitian vetiver, musk, and cedar. So, this one, this fragrance right here, to be honest with you, not sure if this was really needed, to be honest with you, with the original, really suitable for warmer weather. I found some small differences, mostly in the top notes, right off the bat in the first couple hours, but nothing big enough to really warrant a purchase if you have the original. Now, if you don't have the original, but you enjoy the smell, you want maybe something a little more uplifting, maybe a little more with the summer vibe into it, this one would be your best bet. So, to be honest, this is not the best summer fragrance. As I said earlier, the dry down on this one is a little too floral. There's a lot of wood, musk, a little bit of spice in there, so it's not the best summer fragrance, but it does stick to the skin, so it won't really offend anybody, even in the high heat. Now, this is a fresh, light fragrance right off the bat. After that, it gets a little floral, a little darker, but it stays to the skin, so that's the one good thing about it. It opens really fresh with the bergamot. The ginger kind of gives it a little bit of attitude, but to be honest, the bergamot and that ozone accord are in the main frame. That's what makes this difference from the original, and that's what makes it a little fresher. You're going to see those yellow and blue notes go together. Now, as far as the dry down goes, it's the same old, same old. I'm not going to get into huge details. It's a floral heart with a hint of spice, and then the base is a woody, musky base. That is all. Why would you hate this fragrance? As pleasing as this sounds, if you're not a ginger fan or you don't like floral fragrances, this one might not be for you. Also, the longevity on this one is spotty at best, but as most summer fragrances, you're going to come to expect it. So the floral heart might, not be something that you'd like, and of course the ginger. So definitely something not for everybody. One word to describe this fragrance is actually fairly clean right off the bat. I thought they were onto something right off the bat, but then they lost me completely. Bottles, if you own the original you will like this. Buy, try, or pass. Personally, I'm going to go with a pass on this one. La Nuit de l'Homme and L'Homme are two that I would recommend to purchase. They're almost different enough to warrant a purchase for either one. But this one, they had the right thing going right off the bat, but then it just totally died on me on the dry down. It was the exact same thing as the original So, not worth the purchase if you own the original So it's a pass for me. When I close my eyes, this fragrance reminds me of basically me in a suit. I'm outside, it's kind of hot, and I need something to cool me down for a bit. I still want to look professional, I want to smell good, and I'm going to a meeting, so I don't want to go too much, too hard, just something, pleasant. This is it. So it's your summer suit fragrance. So guys, this is L'Homme d'été, something that I really wouldn't recommend. It's not too different. Might as well just grab the original if you like it. Not one of the best summer fragrances. It doesn't have the best notes for a summer fragrance. So guys, this is it. Let's get to the rating system and rate this bad boy and see how it does.
Alright guys, let's rate L'Homme d'été projection. I get a 5 out of 10 on this one. It sticks to the skin, doesn't project at all. Longevity, 6 out of 10. I get 4 to 5 hours, terrible longevity. Versatility, this is where it shines. 7 out of 10, great for summer and spring. Overall smell, 8 out of 10, pleasant. Probably not the best summer fragrance, to be honest with you. Good for spring and fall, but L'Homme usually takes care of that for you, so you don't really need this one. Occasion, office, every day. This one gets 6 bottles out of 10.